Muungano Network in partnership with Women Empowerment Link, Lamu Women Alliance and Crown Trust, we organize this learning space for our VCA Alliance members and partners to be able to come and learn about the work that we do as Akina Mama wa Africa partners in Kenya on the intersections of gender and climate justice. So it has been a very insightful and interactive 3-day of learning where we've been able to delve deeper into some of the topics that most of us, we just look at these topics, we hear them, but we really don't understand what they mean. So in the first day, we look at personal development and why really personal development is very important for us as individuals and even in the work that we do. The second day, we were able to look at feminism and basically understand what feminism is, diving deeply to really understand and unpack feminism, because a lot of people have different ideas around feminism. And of course, the last day, we look at the climate crisis and the intersection of gender justice and climate justice.
And also, just the setup of the session actually was so much inclusive and also very comfortable to understand that there was no boredom, the inclusion, the participation.
It has been a really revolutionary moment for us to be able to open our eyes to the things that we've been ignoring in the society.
The training was enlightening.
I have loved this space, powerful, informative, thought-provoking.
It has been a very good eye-opening training.
The session was so informative and I'm looking forward for more and more of this. Yeah. The session was very cutesy and demure.
This training was so informative, more so to a woman with disability like me. The training was so good.
I'll say it was amazing.
A great learning space.
Transformational.
Eye-opening.
Very, very, very powerful session.
Inspiring.
The most interesting thing about this training, of course, is being in community with activists across Kenya who are willing and interested and keen to make connections between gender justice, feminist perspectives of social justice with climate justice, environmentalism, and what we now call the green economy. And both perspectives to justice actually offer very deep analysis for a version of, I think, Pan-African social justice that takes both gender seriously as well as environmentalism seriously at the same time. And I think that's quite a radical and important way to strategize, to build solidarity, to build community, so that we can change very deep-rooted social systems that have become normative in the global south, in Africa, in our countries, in Kenya. And it's important to dare to dream of a society that is not based on social systems that are oppressive along the lines of gender and climate.
So ideally, we have been able to learn a lot, and if you look at the feedback from the participants, they're very appreciative because the facilitators were able to really dive deeper and help us to understand these different topics. And one of the things that we are getting is that participants are now having a different perception around feminism as opposed to what they had initially. All the same, it has been a very, very, very wonderful 3 days of learning, and we really wish to thank our facilitators for coming in to facilitate and help us to really understand these issues. And we also want to thank our participants for coming in, or rather accepting to come in and sit down for 3 days to learn and be open to learning.